A friend of mine dropped off his boat and trailer. See the boat here? Got it lifted up on my hoist. Had a couple wear patterns underneath here that I went ahead and put some, what was it called? That stuff that they paint in the bottom of boats to keep it from leaking. Fixit. That's what it is. It's got a nice new motor, Mercury, on here. And I did that Fixit on both sides because of the wear that he had on the trailer pads, of which he's going to come in and put new pads on here. And went ahead and oiled up his winch right here and back in here and a few places like that. And I had broken this bringing it over, so I put a new one of those on and fixed his or lubricated his ball hitch. And I thought, well, it was in here. I wondered about something, and I picked the trailer up. I didn't have a jack, so I just picked it up by hand. And look what I found. This is really loose. That needs to be tightened up, and the other one's the same way. Plus, we need to check the tire pressure on this thing on both sides. And then probably the spare up there also. Check the tire pressure on that. But the individual that owns this boat, he built it from scratch. It's a wooden boat. He built it in my brother Mike's shop. And it actually turned out pretty good. As you can see, and then using my hoist to pick it up like this just makes it a lot easier to work on. He's got an identification tag back here too. I'll show you the entire bottom of the boat. He coated it with bed liner. Like I said, I just used Fixit, and then he put on a pro kicker, electric start, electric tilt, Mercury motor. He said it runs great. And what else am I gonna do? I noticed this prop down here. Look at that prop. I've never seen a prop look so nice. I wonder if that's brand new or what, but something. And he calls it, whatever that says, Bear's Den, Geneva, Indiana. That's where we live. Looks like he's got some bear paws on the side, so he's going with that. But that's what I have in my shop today, along with my wife's golf cart here. I need to get that serviced. I probably won't make a video on that other than I may go through the process with you. It's very easy to service. Anyone can do it. If I can, you can. And then you got this country clipper over here, which I just finished up on. It's pretty easy to service too. You just drain the oil out down below. It's a little bolt down there. It takes a number 10 millimeter to get to it. And it's too dark down in there for you to see it, but you just turn it open and the oil runs out in a little hole on a tray, and I just catch it. Then there's an oil filter down there that takes it's the standard. I got Kawasaki, and then I put a new air cleaner in it, new spark plugs. I checked the air pressure in all the tires. I greased the front end. I checked the battery connections. Everything seems okay. And yeah, I even replaced the fuel filter under there. This is similar to the one I just did, that I did make a video on. So if you want to watch that, I'll drop that in the cards. You should see it in the cards about right now if you want to watch it. Could put it at the end of the video too, but yep, there's my golf cart. Checked all the tires. Air's good in it. They were down about 50%. And then I did my brother's golf cart the other day too. What I'm finding out is consistently with the mowers and golf carts over a season, that's a summer, you lose about 50% of your air pressure. That just surprised me. But everything I've checked the air pressure on thus far has been extremely low. But in this cart, then what I do with them, I wash them and wipe them down so they look half decent. But his engine's the same as what mine is. Air cleaner, oil fuller. The hardest thing about this is to get the air filter off. I said this was filler, not filter. And then I changed the plug in this, gapped it to 0.030, and checked everything, test drove it, checked the lights, checked the wiring, oiled and greased the undercarriage. Only one greaser on this that I could find. Same with mine over there. So they're very easy to service. Hardest part is to get the oil filter off, but I just punched something through it and turned it that way. But I have this trailer, the boat, golf cart, mower. That's the cross that I made for my grandson and his fiance's wedding coming up soon. As you can see, I'm not geared to just sit at home. So what I do is I fix things in my shop, like I've told you over the past several months. It's not about what I fix, but it's the journey and the fix itself. Keeps me going each day, gives me a reason to get up in the morning, and I enjoy having a place to go to during the day. I don't work too late in the shop because I can't hardly take it anymore sometimes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. If you like videos like I do, please share. It helps. And don't forget to subscribe if you think you'll watch more. Hit the notification. If you have any comments that you'd like to share about what I'm doing in my shop, I'd sure appreciate that too. And don't forget, there's a couple up here you can grab right now if you want to and watch. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can fix it. Until the next one.